Hey folks, Sheila here from Design Files. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can extend your kitchen cabinets up to the ceiling and wrap crown molding around them. So let's go ahead, we're going to dive right in. I'm going to use this design as my example, and you can see here over on this far wall, I've already got all my cabinets in place. So what I need to do now is I'm basically going to build out a bulkhead. I'm going to build out a bulkhead on top of these cabinets, and then I'm going to wrap crown molding around that. Now, before I create that bulkhead, what I need to do is I need to understand a few of the key measurements. So if I click on the floor, I'm going to be able to see that my ceiling height is 96 inches. So now that I know the ceiling height, the next thing I need to know is the placement for these cabinets. So we're going to click on one of these cabinets here, and I can see that it's currently sitting at 54 inches from the floor, and it's also 36 inches high. So 54 plus 36 equals 90. So that means my bulkhead is going to start at 90 inches from the floor and go all the way to the ceiling. So it's going to be a total of 6 inches high. Now, the other thing that I need to know is the width of these three cabinets together. So each of these cabinets is 30 inches, which means that my bulkhead is going to have to be 90 inches wide. It's going to have to be 6 inches high, and these cabinets are 12 inches deep. So my bulkhead has to be at least that deep, and honestly, it's probably going to have to account for an extra inch for the thickness of the doors. So I'll probably make it 13 inches deep. Now, the other thing I have to do here is this bulkhead is going to be slightly different because this cabinet is 24 inches deep. So I'll have a secondary bulkhead for this one. And again, it's going to be 6 inches high. It's going to be 36 inches wide. And because I'm dealing with a 24-inch deep cabinet, I'll do at least the 24, and I'll probably end up making it 25 inches deep to account for the extra inch of the door. So now that we know all this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click into the actual wall here. Just click anywhere on the wall, and then you're going to click the edit icon. That's going to bring you into the wall editor. And this is where we're going to start building out that bulkhead and adding the crown molding. So what I need to do is I'm going to click on the shape option over here, and I'll click on the rectangular option. And I'm just going to zoom in. I'm going to click on the corner of the wall here, and then I'm just going to move my mouse out. And when I move my mouse out, I'll be able to just click to release, and I'll see that I can create this shape here. Now I need this shape to be 90 inches wide. So I'm just going to click on this side here, and I'm going to pull it out until it's 90 inches wide. And I'm going to click on the bottom side, and I'm going to bring it up until it's 6 inches in height. Now that I've got that, I'm going to come over to the library, and I'm going to apply a finish to this bulkhead. Now in my case, I made my cabinets a white paint from Benjamin Moore. So I'm going to go into the paint color library, into Benjamin Moore, and instead of searching for it again, I'm just going to go to the recents, and I'll be able to see any of the finishes that I used. So I can just immediately pull in that same white color. I'm going to click on the shape to apply it to the shape. And then over here, you're going to see that I can extrude this shape. So I'm going to extrude this 13 inches because I've got a 12-inch cabinet, and I'm going to account for the extra inch for the thickness of the door. So if I open this up, you're going to see what that looks like. So we've got this bulkhead now that's sitting on top of the cabinets, and it's matching perfectly to the size of the cabinets. I'm going to do that over here as well now. So let's close this down. We're going to move our canvas over, and just if you're wondering how I'm doing that, I'm just holding down the right button on my mouse and just dragging it left to right. I'm going to go back to the main library here, back to shapes, back to the rectangular option. I'm going to click right on the corner of the other bulkhead that I created, and now I'm just going to move out my mouse until I have this at 36 inches and 6 inches deep. Okay, back to the paint library. Back to Benjamin Moore, I'm going to go into recents, and I'm going to select that same white color. This time I'm going to make this 25 inches deep because it's a 24-inch deep cabinet, and I need to account for the extra thickness of the door. So we'll do 25 inches. So we're going to save this. Well, actually, we'll not save it yet, but I'm going to open up my 3D previewer so you can see what this looks like. I'm going to leave this open, actually. We're going to go back to the main library. I'm going to go into trim now. I'll go into the crown molding option. Just, you can browse through and you can select any crown molding that you like. I'm going to apply the crown molding to this shape. You can see what it looks like in the 3D previewer. And then what I need to do is I need to apply the same paint color so it matches. So I'm going to click to edit the trim finish right here. And then we're going to go into paint, we're going to go into the Benjamin Moore, back into the recents, back to the white, and then it's automatically going to apply that color to the trim. I'll save this, and there you go, just like that. So we've got a nice finished look in the kitchen. The cabinets have been extended up to the ceiling. We've got crown molding wrapping all the way around it, and it's giving us a really kind of nice polished finished look. So if you want to be able to achieve this for your own designs, just follow the steps that I've laid out within this video. And of course, if you've got any questions whatsoever, feel free to reach out to us on the live chat. We're more than happy to help. Thanks for watching.